What's up, captains? It's Sista Citizen. And yes, I have gone to the dark side. In today's video, we're going to be covering one of the new ships in the latest update of Star Wars Genesis, which just dropped a few days ago, version 8.6.1. And the name of the ship is called the T2 Ramsidian Yacht. But before we get into that, I just wanted to discuss one of the newest upgrades to the new update, especially since I've been hearing some rumblings from some players out there. I'm guessing they are console players who haven't actually experienced Star Wars Genesis, or they're Creation Club mod authors who are just maybe salty. They're basically saying that Star Wars Genesis is just a reskin of Starfield, purely cosmetic. Well, they can't really say that anymore, even though it's untrue and it wasn't ever really true, because this collection has added many new quests and mechanics to the game, including a much needed overhaul to combat, the economy, unique loot, new locations, vendors, weapons, and armor. And with this latest update, D80 Vingi has completely overhauled the UC Vanguard quest. And I'm not just talking about a reskin, but it's been completely rewritten, like a complete rewriting of the entire quest line.
This council has been briefed on your investigation into a potential Rakghoul mutation. We are convened to assess progress and determine next steps. Begin by providing a brief summary of Dr. Hemlock's findings from the sample you directed him to analyze.
I said shoot to kill. They were infected.
Oh no.
Oh God. I think one of them bit me.
And it has excellent voice acting and a story that I've been invested in. I'm currently playing through it now, and I'll be sure to make a video soon with my thoughts on it once I complete it. And as always, all mods featured on this channel are free and available on the Nexus. So let's talk about the new ship added to Star Wars Genesis, the T2 Ramsidian class yacht, also known as the Ramsidian class yacht, if you want to leave off the T2. Now, this was a yacht manufactured by Sinar Fleet Systems and commanded by Imperial Senator Dahu Sajan, I hope I pronounced that right, from the single-player game Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and that was developed by Respawn Entertainment and, of course, released by Electronic Arts. And this was a sequel to the 2019 game Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. You can purchase this ship in New Atlantis for around 1 million beans. However, you have to be able to pilot a C-class ship in order to purchase it, which is a lot tougher to get to C-class in Star Wars Genesis than the vanilla game. So this is more of a late game ship, but for the purposes of this video, I use the magic of console commands to unlock it. So the ship itself measures about 41 meters long by 19 meters wide. I don't believe you can edit it in Ship Builder, of course, using the magic, dark side magic, of course, of console commands. To add perks, it didn't seem to unlock the ability to edit the ship in Ship Builder. It could be another perk that I'm not aware of, as the perk tree has been tweaked to align with the new gameplay, progression, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. You could edit it, but I don't know why you would, or how you would actually change it, except maybe just switching out the weapons. But nevertheless, here are the specs. For weapons, we have Class A Dragon WRF autocannons, a Class A nullifier, 1750 suppressor. Some people don't like suppressors. I like them, but some people don't like them. We've got a Class A CR-19 missile launcher. A lot of people don't like missile launchers as well, but it works on the ship. You guys will see. You'll see. We've also got a Class C T2 Ramsidian temporary. I believe the grav drive and the shielding are like just core parts for the ship itself. So you've got the engine there, the Class C engine there with 75,000 engine thrusts. We all like big thrusts. I don't. Okay. Just make sure to edit that out. Class C shielding with a max health of 5,740, and Class C grav drive. So, like I said, the core systems are basically custom for the ship, it seems. The ship has a rear entry, and you need to aim right below the ship on the ground underneath it, like directly down, directly from the back of it at the floor to open it and get onto the ship. Once on board, to the right will be your ready room, and to the left will be the stairs leading to the bridge. Let's start with the ready room, which is extremely spacious. I'm a big fan of these pre-made open floor ships. It's got a nice Bosch chair with glass shelves filled with all of the tchotchkes that make you look worldly and educated. You've got a big boss desk with a research station. You've got your cargo hold. However, there seems to be like a flickering issue, which kind of ruins the vibe of the room, but hopefully that'll get fixed in the next update. Next to that, you have a sitting area with a little table and a mini kitchen area with a cooking station. No storage, which is a bit of a bummer. I feel like storing food in the kitchen area is more immersive than storing your food in the cargo hold if you're into using food like me. But at least there's a cooking station. There's a control panel to decorate, but I wasn't able to place anything. The item would just kind of, disappear or float. Like you couldn't see it anywhere. So the only way that it worked is if it like clipped inside of another object, like a table that's already placed. I mean, not like you'd really want to customize your ship, but it's still kind of weird to have the panel there if it doesn't work. Okay, so on the way to the bridge, you've got your workstations, your basics, basically your industrial, weapon, and spacesuit workbenches, which look pretty cool in my opinion. You've got this illuminated spiral stair, like these stairs leading up to the bridge, which is also super spacious. There's a rear seating area with a navigation table so you can relax as you contemplate where in the galaxy you want to cruise around or, possibly destroy. The carpeting looks amazing, although not sure if you can tell in the video, but take my word for it, it is posh, fam. It is posh. There's also another seating area in the front of the ship where you can relax and take in the views. And you've got your captain's locker, which is similar to the cargo hold, but this one doesn't seem to have the flicker. But what I really like about this ship is how it looks completely different in space. Basically going from like a pleasure yacht while planet side to an evil boss ship where shady planning fueled by the dark side of the force happens. You know what I mean? It like the bright silver paneling like it has in the daytime, like the modern brown couches become dark and the lighting is like all luminous and the colors pop. This ship is like perfect for an Imperial senator perhaps, or wannabe Sith Lord who likes to impress over cocktails. The dashboard is very sleek and modern, almost like a sports car, like a flying space Ferrari that has a moonroof. The first person is a little wonky with the pilot seat like being on the left side of the cockpit, which always throws me off personally, especially during combat, but it's okay for cruising. And the view is really nice, especially of the the pilot dash, I guess you would call it. When docking, your docker is conveniently located right next to the pilot chair, but unfortunately your companions will stand in the way, like on top of the docker. I don't think this ship has pathing or nav mesh, so your crew will just stand in one place. And one of those places unfortunately happens to be like right on top of the docker. Anyway, I'll dock with the space station so you can see what I mean. Ew. Okay. Whatever happened here, not my business. Okay, and you can see you have like your companion in the way, like standing right there, right when you get back on your ship. So I don't know, that's kind of a bummer. This ship is technically only 2 rooms connected by a hallway, but it feels huge in here. Now the exterior of the ship is okay. I'm totally getting a No Man's Sky vibe right now, right? Am I right? Warning, threat detected. Okay. I hope we get the ability to have like capital ships and like dock with our own capital ships eventually. That would be dope. Anyway, the exterior of the ship is pretty much identical to the original from the game, with sleek lines and detailed underbelly, a mean looking grill, like a mean looking Mustang-y grill. I don't know, this badass looking engine and some kind of dark force energy flowing through each wing. The outside of the ship looks like a space Corvette. Inside, space Ferrari. Outside, space Corvette. All right, let's go take this bird out to see what she can do in a fight. Let's go find some rebel scum. Now I have God mode on because I would get destroyed at level 7 without it due to like the intense level scaling with Genesis. But for the purpose of this video, to show you guys the weapons, at least it's necessary. So the ship is fast and highly maneuverable for its size, but as you can see, like I mentioned before, it's pretty tough to fight in first person. Also, Genesis introduced a ship ramming mechanic, so now if you have enough shields, you can use your ship to ram into enemy ships to cause massive damage or destroy them completely. The sound effects of the lasers are pretty cool. Of your ship weapons is pretty dope, and the enemy ship weapons is pretty cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and bug out now though, as I've clearly bitten off more than this yacht can handle. I'll have to wait until I have more power. Rebel scum. Overall, I love this ship, although there are several issues like not being able to place objects, your companions standing around, not having the pathing or the nav mesh, so they'll at least like use the workbenches, which they don't, and they get in the way of exiting and entering through the docker. Also, when exiting the pilot chair, you get kind of stuck in this panel behind it. But if you don't mind any of those things, definitely pick this one up in New Atlantis for about 1,000,000 beans. Usually no nav mesh is a deal breaker for me, but this ship is gorgeous. I'm fine with it being like my private Sith Lord yacht. You know, throw some parties, have some cocktails, blow up some worlds. And most likely I'll probably be using this ship for my playthrough, just because I plan on having less followers this time and really kind of test my own skills as I go through this challenging gameplay with Genesis. So with that said, thank you guys for watching, and make sure you download the new Star Wars Genesis update to check out all of the new game changes, including the new Imperial questline. So far, it is so good. Really, it's so good. It's like they took out all the stuff I didn't like about the UC Vanguard quest, and you guys just have to do it. It's a complete rewrite, so make sure you check it out. Shout out to Deity Vangi for all his hard work. I'll be making a review video after I finish this playthrough, and as I find more new ships, I'll make sure to put out new videos on them as well. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of them, and hit that like button if you enjoyed this content. Shout out to Ducky and all the members of this channel. I couldn't keep doing this without all of you. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Now I'll see you in the next one, Dark Lords. Long live the Empire. Okay, bye.